Welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? I'm not doing too bad. No, I'm not. So growing up as a teenager with 4 brothers, I didn't have, the sisters to, the older sisters to show you how to do your hair and do your stuff, and, watched my mom a lot. But growing up, my brother, who's 2 years younger than me, when we hit that high school age, right? In the 80s hair bands and all that, right? He grew his hair out and it was much longer than mine is now. And he had, I don't know if he washed it every morning or what, but I don't even know if he blew it dry. He could have. But he had gorgeous hair, and he had thick hair to start with. All my brothers have thick hair. I got the thin hair. I got the opposite hair of my brothers. And just this thick, gorgeous, wavy hair, right? And I did everything possible to get even close. I had to curl my hair and wrap it up 80s style and, do all the things. And he still has nice hair. He still has nice, thick hair. And, it makes you wonder all the products girls put on their hair to do their hair, to, get their hair to do what they want it to do. How does that affect us? Well, we know the products aren't good to start with, so that affected us. We know that, they push the shampoo your hair every day so you have gorgeous locks, lies, and all that propaganda to make you need more products to get your hair, all those things, right? But, where was I going with this? I don't know. That was the point. Oh, he had gorgeous, gorgeous hair, okay? When growing up, my hair was straight, flat, and that was it. Then, actually, changing to not shampooing every day, I do have some wave in my hair, and it has changed. I used to have split ends, like, constantly. I'd get a haircut, I swear, within a week. I cut it, they cut it. They used a razor, if they used a scissors, it didn't matter. Split ends. It didn't matter. I don't have a lot of split ends since doing this not shampooing every day, right? And so I know we haven't done it. I don't know what we're doing today, but I used, because I know it's going to be, these videos are kind of out of sync, but I used the scalp scrub in the shower today, and I used the detangling conditioner, and I have to say, I haven't put conditioner in my hair in a hot minute, like let's say 3 or 4 years, and this is a nice one. I'm just kind of like, oh, this is nice. I didn't do the vinegar rinse, that's for other days, but the scalp scrub, hello, that orange and peppermint, hello, that might be what we're doing today. So hello, 3 things: dream big, be true to you, you are worth it. Let's go see the hair video number 2. And I was right for once. We are doing the scalp scrub today. We're going to do first a very simple do-it-yourself one at home. You don't have to be a maker, a creator, or a formulator to do this one and get great scalp benefits. And then I'm going to show you mine, and I'm not going to give you the recipe for mine. One, because I'm still actually kind of tweaking it, and I don't want anybody mad at me because, it's not perfected. There's so many recipes I change up. It's like cooking, I just can't stick to a recipe. But anyway, for this do-it-yourselfer, it is 1/4 cup of raw sugar. It is 2 tablespoons of baking soda. And then it's 1 teaspoon of dried herbs. I am using shiitake. I don't know how to say it. It's a mushroom. Okay? It's mushroom powder. You could substitute any powder in here you want. But I like this one simply because this powder is considered a mild hair cleanser and natural hair conditioner. You can actually blend it with water, let it set, and use it as a rinse. I didn't mention that in the rinse video because I was saving it for this video. But you're not supposed to eat it. Okay, so I'm like, it's a mushroom powder. This ought to be interesting. But anyway, so we're using 1 teaspoon of that. And I am adding, I can't remember, is it 1/4 of a teaspoon of jojoba beads. Now, most people don't have jojoba beads, and I use my black ones. I have white ones. Black ones just so you can see it. It's not like the normal everyday person has these laying around. You don't have to add them. They were just for an extra little, boom. You could add a little bit of oil if you wanted to, but I don't think it's going to mix up that well unless you had quite a bit. So the jojoba beads are just like my little kick to this recipe, along with the shiitake powder. I'm looking at this going, am I saying this right? I don't know. But this scrub is really, really neat. It actually comes from Mountain Rose Herbs blog, their natural scalp treatments and recipes, which I'm going to link below so that you can check out all their other stuff on scalp health, why we do what we do, and how to prevent over drying of the scalp and itchiness and what itchiness is caused from and all these other little things. It's really cute, informative blog post, and you can print it off so you have the recipes right there. I just thought that was really neat. To use this simple scalp mixture, since it is a dry mixture, you just basically try and get it into your hands and onto your scalp and massage it in there for 1 to 3 minutes using small circular motions. You might want to put like some sort of towel if you're not in the shower at this point. Or maybe if you're taking a tub bath, this would probably be a great time to do it. If you have a tub, just sprinkle it all over your hair and, scrub it, and then sprinkle some more and scrub it. If you want to do it yourself and you think it needs more scrubbing ability, think about putting finely ground orange peel powder in here, or I'm trying to think of what people would have. You could add some diatomaceous earth a little bit, pumice powder. I'm trying to think what people have at home that would be scrubby. Poppy seeds? You could use poppy seeds. They are an exfoliant in soap. Just make sure you rinse it well, and then you can condition. You can actually shampoo it after this or condition as usual. But there's the little do-it-yourselfer. Okay, let's see how this goes. First, there's a lot of prepping to this scrub. This is aloe vera juice, and I'm going to be mixing this with a surfactant called lauryl glucoside, and that is an eco-certified surfactant, meaning worldwide, that I can specifically use for babies. Okay, babies on up. So very safe. I heated up the aloe. That's what I was going to do. I don't know why I didn't cut that out. And this is my lauryl glucoside, which just need a little bit. This is one of the things I'm going to adjust. I think I'm going to double the amount I used. This is a baby batch, you guys. This is like a 2-ounce batch because I have done this. This is my 3rd time adjusting this scrub and making this scrub, and it actually turned out, but that's what it is. It's trial and error, and I didn't think you wanted to see all the things I screwed up. I will just tell you what I screwed up. But this is going to make the aloe vera juice kind of thick and bubbly. That's what the point of the scrub is. It's like soap is a surfactant, right? It cleans. So that's what the lauryl glucoside is. It cleans. The second thing we're going to prep is our salt and our powders. You can use any type of salt. I am debating on, this is just pure Himalayan salt. I am actually debating on doing the Celtic salt and Himalayan salt next times just to do a double whammy. I just like them both. It just depends. Or, I mean, pink Himalayan salt, you got nothing against that. And the next thing I'm mixing with the pink Himalayan salt is amla powder. Amla. This is a supplement, okay? However, let me give you some information about it. It is actually it's ground up from the Indian gooseberry, okay? And you can actually use this as a hair mask to help your scalp, to help minimize gray hairs, to boost volume, to improve the tones of natural dye. All these things for hair, okay? So definitely a put on your head product, not just a, supplement. And the next thing I'm going to measure, because it's a teeny tiny batch, I need my little baby scale to measure my preservative and the essential oils that I'm putting in here. I am putting in this one, I am putting orange and peppermint at 1% usage. Yep, orange and peppermint, that's what I chose. Because I'm changing it up, and yeah, like I said, don't follow me for exact measurements on the scrub because it's all the components. I just have to rearrange a few things, up some, down some, the drill. This is a mint hydrosol, and I was having issues on how was I going to get it in there without, touching everything up. But anyway, get a mint hydrosol or any type of hydrosol. I think I'm going to change that one up too, but anyways, I'm going to put rose hydrosol. Good for your hair. Smells really good too. And into this hydrosol, I am going to put some xanthan gum powder. This is regular xanthan gum. Always remember, which I forgot, was if you're using regular, you want to use half the amount. If you're using soft xanthan gum, you can use the full amount of your recipe. Maybe a little more, but yeah, there's two different things and I forgot. So I had a nice, gummy mixture. It's not that bad. It wasn't that bad. But, so I am now adding to this my aloe infused glycerin, which is a beautiful color, isn't it? And you're supposed to let it bloom and probably do its own thing. I have a tendency to mix stuff. So I'm going to just put it under some saran wrap because the hydrosol was warmed up and let it do its thing. The salt mixture and the amla powder. I just make sure there's no huge crystals. It is fine salt, but sometimes your salt has a big crystal. Next, the oils. I am using jojoba oil in this. I am using castor oil in this, and I am using I just went blank. Argan oil. Argan. That's what I'm using. I'm using those 3 oils. They are great for hair. Spectacular performance. That's what they tell me. But use castor. It's amazing what it does. Yes, here's our little gooky stuff again. Definitely a scientific word there, right? But that's what xanthan gum does. It's a thickener. It's just a regular natural thickener. And so I'm adding it to my aloe and laurel glucoside. And just because the more water added, it's going to, help pull it away, loosen it up so it's not quite the gummy mixture. I wasn't planning on making bubble gum, but that dang near looked like it. I think Humblebee and me, she doesn't like the regular xanthan because she says it's like snot or slimy. And I don't feel it's going to be slimy in the scrub. And I'll tell you what, it was not slimy in the scrub. When I got to the end, it was not at all. I guarantee it. So now I'm adding my Oh, the oils were added to the preservative and the essential oils. So the castor, the jojoba, and the argan. And so that is what I just put into the little bowl there, just to mix it around. That is supposed to help. Sometimes you can mix glycerin or oils with xanthan gum. I think that's what she does. I didn't have any luck with this. This is why I had to redo it how many times, but probably because she was using soft xanthan gum. Okay, so after letting it set for quite a while, it is a little bit it looks better than it did. It really does. Hard to see, but it does. And so I'm slowly adding my salt and herbal mixture to the wet portion of this. It should have used the proper wordage, like phase A, phase B. So now I'm adding phase B to phase A, which includes C, D, and E. No, it's a thing. So just for this little test batch, I thought it'd be fun to put it. Oh, I forgot. I did add just another couple grams of water to it because it was kind of on the thick side. And I thought maybe it would help loosen it up altogether. Didn't want to add too much because I don't want that salt to, dissolve. And so, yeah, see, it looks so much better. So much better. Added some water, let it rest, and yeah, definitely better. And I'm just putting it into this little jar just for this video. As far as your scalp goes, you can do a scalp massage 1 time per week. I've seen one where they say do it 7 days and then don't do it for 3 weeks, but you do it about 5 minutes and you repeat. Another thing is to get a good boar bristle brush. I will show you mine. I love it. I absolutely love it. Don't spend the $2 at Walmart on their boar bristle brush. I'm not even sure if it's real, but definitely get a really good brush that actually massages your scalp in the process. This is the brush that I have, and I do absolutely love it. I will post it in the description box below if you want the link to Amazon. Here, of course, is the do-it-yourself recipe if you want to see that one. And here are the scrubs. Scalp scrubs. I love them. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.